It's insane. Trump is going back and forth with the tariff threat and with the number, and today was another eventful day in regards to tariffs. So, what happened today? Well, the White House said that U.S. President Donald Trump will go ahead with a 25% tariff on Canadian steel and aluminum just after midnight. And this happened all after, he was taunting Canada about annexing Canada, about the 51st state, making Canada the 51st state. So Trump had earlier, by the way, said in the day, and I'm sure you were following this, it caused a lot of chaos in the markets, that he would hike the tariff rate on steel and aluminum to 50% because Ontario Premier Doug Ford had slapped a tax on electricity, on all electricity that Ontario sends to the U.S. And this would be pushing up energy prices for 1.5 million American households. Now, after talking with, and this is why there was so much drama here. I mean, just in one day, and after speaking with U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, Trump's tariff czar, Ford agreed to pause the tax until he has trade discussions with the administration in Washington on Thursday. Now, during this call, they said that they had Ford and Lutnick had a very productive conversation about the economic relationship. They discussed, the two will discuss a renewed USMCA ahead of the April 2nd reciprocal tariff deadline. Trump did say to reporters today that Ford is a very strong man who he respects. He said that the premier was a gentleman when he spoke with Lutnick, but Trump does not respect Canada enough to apparently not apparently, but obviously to drop the tariffs entirely. He's still doubled down on hitting Canada with tariffs, and Ottawa is preparing a response. Again, this is going to cause a lot of chaos. It already has caused a lot of chaos, and steel and aluminum is one of the major industries in Hamilton, Ontario, and they're actually waiting in tense anxiety about what's going to happen because they are the ones who are going to be getting hit with this tariff tonight. Now, what was interesting today is that when Ford announced his electricity levy, a 25% surcharge on America, this really made Trump double down and renew his Canadian annexation threats, and he did employ harsh rhetoric today against Canada. He did say that he will make Canada pay, I quote, a financial price for this so big that it will be read about in history books for many years to come. Thankfully, it didn't go to that. Yeah.